Miss Ellison. This is Harry Jarvis. We're from the Morning Chronicle. I wonder if we could come in for a minute.
Well, I am rather busy.
last month we released the Alpha 2 of Hello Neighbor, and the results are phenomenal. I'm quite happy that people are picking up on the breadcrumbs we left lying around. The Alpha 2 created a more intimate, smaller atmosphere to show the final look and feel of the game and some of the game mechanics that are making it into the final game. Now we're probably going to use the contents of the Alpha 2 as an intro to what the actual game is going to be, and make a couple of small modifications so that it fits with what the final game is going to be. So far we have released 3 builds out there. We have the free pre-alpha build that is out now and available for free for everyone. You can download it on helloneighbor.com. We have the paid Alpha 1 build, which has a large house, the shark, and a really fast neighbor. And now we have the Alpha 2, which is a smaller house and the final look and feel of the game. Today I want to talk about the Alpha 3, which is landing on December 22nd, which is 2 weeks from now. It features the first draft of the final house and its surrounding areas. We're going into somewhat spoiler territory here, so if you don't want to know anything about Hello Neighbors Alpha 3, please shut off the video right now, because what I want to show you is the footage of what it might look like. So the final house is large. It's a pretty damn interesting structure. The idea is to make it look like a normal house at its base. So like, for example, if there is fog on top of it, then you think it's a normal house. But then there is a ton of interesting structures on top with plenty of things for the player to do. We actually found that people really love climbing and stacking objects and getting into places where they shouldn't, so that's going to be a major focus in this first draft of the final house, to make sure that there is enough variety and interesting things to do in a house this size. Now, that's what you should expect in the Alpha 3, a large house with plenty of things to do and a ton of new and interesting ways to interact with a neighbor. And it's also a field test to see how the AI will navigate a house of this size. Now, before we leave this update, I have a special surprise. We're going to make the Alpha 1 free when the Alpha 3 releases. So this way, we're going to have 2 free builds available for everyone, and 2 builds that are exclusive to early access backers that we have. Be sure to check out helloneighborgame.com on December 22nd when the Alpha 3 drops. Thank you. Hey everyone, this is Alex Nichoporchik, and I'm here with the producer's update on Hello Neighbor. Today I have some good news and some bad news. Let's start off with the good news, which is what you're seeing right now. Beta 3 is available for everyone who pre-ordered the game. It features a lot of new content. Namely, it has one of the boss fights, one of the basements, and it has a ton of reworked fear rooms, alongside the much needed performance AI stabilization improvement. The build should not crash on you. The AI can now finally navigate multiple floors via ladders. It is absolutely terrifying. The second piece of good news that I have for you today is that Alpha 2 is now available for free for everyone. You can get it on HelloNeighborGame.com. This is a build with the smaller house which had the first ever tutorial for the game. Now let's get to the bad news. A smart man once said that the rushed game is forever bad, but the delayed game can be eventually good. We've made the extremely difficult decision to delay Hello Neighbor until December 8th. I have to take 100% responsibility here for the delay, since we have not allocated enough time for QA, where we spend time on testing the game, polishing of bugs, fixing features, and making sure that performance and stability are optimal. We really try to push it and make the August 29th deadline with a ton of features. And when you don't have enough time for QA, obviously that can backfire. This backfired for us after an engine upgrade and moving the code to the release codebase. This broke the AI, the pathfinding, and the stability which you have experienced in Beta 1. This obviously took time away from finishing off and polishing the actual features of the game because we had to fix the basics again. With this new timeline, we had three options. We could rush something buggy out, that was option number one. Option number two was cutting the game into a few parts and releasing them incrementally, kind of like early access, which would annoy and disappoint everyone. Or we could delay the game. I believe no man should rush a game out just to meet a deadline. The reason I say one of the boss fights, one of the basements, is that we have never really talked about what the full game is. Today I can tell you that the beta contains only about 40% of the full game's content. I am really excited to see how players really feel when they experience the full game on December 8th. Let's talk about some of the actual game design issues we have been working on along the way, namely the scripted sequences, or as you know them, the fear rooms. The idea of the fear rooms was to have set-piece moments where players would do something different from the main game, and we would reward them with abilities after solving some sort of clever puzzles. This took a lot of time and reworking. The biggest amount of time went into Fear Supermarket. This is a sequence where you have to continue through a shopping mall while getting groceries into your cart and avoiding a whole bunch of NPCs. The way you actually solve this puzzle is by looking at what the mannequins, the NPCs, are shopping for. Look at their carts. Check the 5 items that are in their carts, and you need to get those, collect those, put them into your cart and push it until the end of the mall. You would hide from the mannequins by standing still for a second, and in the video that I'm showing right now we have a new iteration of that mechanic. In this iteration, you become invisible instantly by just crouching and not moving. In the previous iteration, you would have to actually stand still, not even move your mouse for a second, and that was confusing because players would panic. We also cut down on the number of NPCs in this level and made it so that you respawn at the beginning of the level with your cart staying wherever it was before. This is also balanced out by the fact that the mannequins will actually try to steal items from your cart. They're collecting items around the store, and your cart is one of the places where they can get. The 5 items that you need are in the cart for me right now in the video, and I am successfully sneaking past them and they don't see me when I am invisible. Again, you do not move, press Ctrl to crouch, and you're invisible. Once you beat this level, this ability will be available in the main house and you can use it against the neighbor. Just crouch. I have written down a detailed explanation of other issues, other things we have worked on. The link to that post is in the description for the video. I hope you enjoyed Beta 3 and thank you for following the development of Hello Neighbor.
Welcome to Hello Neighbor 2. In this game, you'll be playing as Quentin, a journalist investigating a series of missing persons cases in the open world of Raven Brooks. Create your own adventure as you interact with a host of new characters and take on the infamous Mr. Peterson, a suspect who has been hiding from police and is now designed with a neural network. But trust no one. Everyone's a suspect. Get your hands on the exclusive closed beta for Hello Neighbor 2 with pre-order starting April 7th, 2022, and be the first on the case in the open world of Raven Brooks.
Rated everyone 10 and up.
Hello friends. A few months ago, we shared the first prototype of Hello Neighbor 3 with you. It was truly inspiring for us to hear all your positive feedback. Thank you. Today marks our next big step. Keep me company as I walk you through what we created since then. Here's Prototype 2. In our pursuit of an unhomely experience, we've created completely new map. This time, world is much closer to what it's meant to be, and filled with intricate details for you to explore. Speaking of exploration, now each house is an actual playable area with a purpose. They contain things you might need on your journey. Keep in mind that these locations have owners and protection, which means you'll have to find your own way in. We're building a system-based world, so be sneaky, agile, brutal, or friendly. Every solution is the right one, as long as it works. To make this possible, we've added more tools and tricks you can use on your journey. Hide in a box, get a speed boost, break, fix, and more. We'll let you discover the rest yourself. In addition to your personal goals and ideas, this prototype has one key objective: leave the town before the storm arrives. Explore objects, characters, and the world as a whole to figure everything out. We hope you'll find your ways to escape. And most importantly, will you escape alone? Prototype 2 is now available for everyone to play. Head over to Steam, try it out, and share your feedback. We'd really appreciate it. We hope you'll like what we've created with this prototype, as we're already working on the next one, improving the map, deepening the AI behavior, and creating this butterfly effect. We'll show our progress in the upcoming devlog, so join Discord to be the first to see. Feel free to wishlist Hello Neighbor 3 on Steam, and take care.